What's up, LA gangsters, American gangsters, worldwide gangsters? This is Gangsta Transform Compete TV, and my name is Peasy. Our mission is to interview or profile ex-gangsters, hustlers, or anyone who was involved in the street lifestyle and have transformed themselves into positive members of society. We hope to prevent unalivings and imprisonment of another by showing if someone can transform their lives, you can too. If you like our mission, subscribe to our channel. It's free. Leave a comment, share a video. Today I want to talk about the recent gang shootings here in LA. The wars here in LA have escalated in the black community. Now, I'm not in the streets anymore. I did my hustling in the 80s. But I know a lot of youngsters, and I keep my ears to the street. Now, I am from LA, so I know about the relationships between neighborhoods and the history of a lot of these big wars. Times are much different now than in the 80s when I was young. When I was young, we had older guys in the neighborhood, also known as OGs, that the youngsters would listen to. Now, when you have OGs calling the shots in a certain section, a certain degree of wisdom is involved. A degree of diplomacy is involved. A degree of patience is involved. A degree of cause and effect, or action and reaction, is involved because these traits come with age and maturity in most guys. All these traits help to stop gang wars and shootings. Were all wars suppressed? Of course not. But it helped a lot. These OGs kind of acted like big brothers or uncles or father figures in the neighborhood. Back in the day, the OGs took care and pride in trying to guide the youngsters, and the youngsters would actually listen to the knowledge and direction from the OGs for the most part. Today, the OGs don't run the neighborhoods. The youngsters do. The OGs today don't show any interest in trying to guide the little homies. Now, since the youngsters are running the neighborhoods, all the traits that come with age are no longer used in dealing with gang politics, conflicts, and wars. If you're in your 40s and 50s now, reflect back on how you thought when you were a teenager or in your young 20s. Now, these teenagers and young cats in their 20s are running these gangs, which means an immature and volatile mindset has access to serious weapons like assault rifles with banana clips. When I was a youngster, the first option between neighborhoods when there was beef was to fight. Not today. The first option today is to shoot. And these assault rifles do a lot of damage. Not only to their intended targets, but to innocent civilians as well. So we're killing each other, we're going to prison for these murders and other crimes. We are filling up these prisons and making tons of money for these corporations, private corporations that wish and hope that you come in and fill their cells. The media attempts to fool the public into thinking that these citizens are paying the bills to house these imprisoned people. But that is a lie. Prisons are big business, and gangsters and hustlers are very loyal employees. If guys were as loyal to working a job or establishing a career or starting their own business, they'd be rich. Now, when these gangsters and hustlers are in prison, they have to put aside the street beef and ride with people from so-called enemy neighborhoods to fight against other races. So this is how it's working. I'm going to unalive or seriously hurt someone that looks like me. I go to prison forever, and now I'm going to fight enemy neighborhoods. No, now I'm going to fight side by side with someone from the same enemy neighborhoods that you were fighting with on the street. People, gang banging doesn't make sense. Then the racist white supremacists or any groups that want to see the demise of black people are sitting back laughing. When we were all young, we acted and did stupid things, but we're supposed to grow up at some point and become responsible adults that take care of our families and our communities. We're not learning, people. How low must our self-esteem be to not have any hope for our lives? These young people are lost, and it saddens me every time I see another life taken or I see a youngster get stretched with all day in prison. We have to stop. You know, countries in wars, even mafia families in wars. But gangsters and hustlers do not end wars. But not enough are put to sleep. The biggest and main war that kicked off by the events from 1979, the war is still kicking. I have lost so many family members and childhood friends to gangbanging. My best dog growing up, shot in the head in front of his 2 daughters. I have a cousin from one of these main neighborhoods in the before mentioned war. He has 2 young sons who can't go outside in front of their house to play for fear of someone riding through, thinking they bang, and laying them down. People, we have to wake up and stop the self-genocide, because that's all it is. Life has a lot to offer if you give it a chance and put some effort into your future. This is Gangsta Transform Compete TV, and I'm Peasy. Our mission is to prevent the unaliving and imprisonment of another by illustrating how others have transformed their lives. If you like our mission, please subscribe to our channel. It's free. Leave a comment about this video and share it with friends. God bless.